Hello everybody, a lot to talk about in this video. It's been a very stressful but exciting week. I was able to profit 172.99% on my account with only 14.75% drawdown. So that's a over $6,000 profit within the last 5 days of trading. And now, this isn't something typical for me. In the last 14 years, I've never been able to double an account within a month's span of time, let alone a week. So what's changing? Why did I do this? You know, honestly, I got myself in a bit of a bind, and I'm not going to get into all the details, but as some of you know, I am going to be studying to become a coder, so a web developer, starting in August, and I'm going to be doing this so I can potentially create algorithms for trading in the markets, and also to build websites potentially for companies or privately as well. And that cost 15 grand, and I needed a bit of extra money to help pay for the school. And I thought to myself, you know, I've been doing trading for 14 years, and it seems like I should be able to have some help there when it comes to potentially paying for this $15,000 school fee. And I haven't been able to really make ends meet when it comes to Forex trading. And I thought that if I can't double my account, and I'm going to give myself this goal, if I can't double my account within a month span of time, then what am I even doing here in trading the Forex market? Why am I wasting my time? This has been a hobby of 14 years with the hope of it taking off as actually an actual career, and it's just never happened. And so I was thinking, if I can't meet this goal, then I'm going to be quitting trading altogether and move on with my life. And it all came down to this month and reaching this goal. I know that maybe sounds ridiculous, but I'm at a crossroads right now. And I needed something to happen, something to change, and you know, something to tell me that I do have good trading ideas, and I can profit in the market. And so with that being said, let's get into the trades, what I did, how I did it, and maybe it's something that you can copy as well. And what am I going to be doing moving forward with all this now, since I reached this goal? So let's talk about the trades first, what they were taking on. So the Euro US dollar, 2 positions on this basically at the same time, or I added on later on to the Euro US dollar trade, but $1,000 profit there. All right, so really good. It was only about a 4-hour trade overall, and I'll get into what that looks like on the chart in just a second. And I also traded the Nasdaq 100, and my broker at FX Choice allows me to trade this asset. A bit more fees than if I had traded it at a futures broker, so not the ideal situation there. But I was able to receive, just in the last 48 hours, a $5,000 profit trading on the Nasdaq 100. And the thing is that this was brought to my attention from Divergence on Forex Factory, a really well-known Forex forum for trading, not just Forex, but also other pairs and assets as well. Divergence wrote to me and said, I think that you're wasting your time trading in the Forex market. I think that there's a lot more potential in other areas. And he said the Nasdaq 100, for example. I trade the 1-2-3 patterns on the Nasdaq 100. And it brought to my attention that I should check out this asset. And that I kind of agreed with him, that there's a lot of wasted time in the Forex market. It's a very unpredictable market, and it's continuing to get more unpredictable as time goes on, with how politics are affecting the markets in such a big way. It's really making trading difficult. So I checked it out, and I ended up making some really big trades, and thought that this is my opportunity to take advantage of hopefully reaching a goal where I can help pay for my coding school, and I can show myself that I can do this. I can trade. I can, that I've got something here. So looking at my, going to my charts, you can see that I withdrew 5,000 of my trading profits, and I can even show you that. Right here, 5,000 withdrawal. So I withdrew the profits that I made to help pay for school, and moving back to trading my strategy as is. So moving forward, I plan to cut back my risk by 2 to 3 times on the Nasdaq 100 trades, and then use my TMA strategy, a scalping strategy, expert advisor, as intended with normal risk settings as well. So what is it about the Nasdaq 100 that is so great? Why was I able to profit with only 15% drawdown with massively high risk trades? It's because of how clean the Nasdaq 100 trades. Not only on the lower time frames, which Divergence does, trades on I think the 2 or 5 minute time frame, and has great success doing that. So I thought that if he's having success on the lower time frames, then it probably means that the higher time frames also obey these 1, 2, 3 pattern setups as well. And I was right, and the 4-hour charts do very well with that. So you may be wondering what a 1, 2, 3 pattern is, and if you're not a big trader, it's a very simple setup where it basically goes off of breakouts on support and resistance areas. So resistance 1.1, 0.2, support 0.3, breakout. You can see where the arrow is, the little blue arrow, telling me that there was a breakout and there was a close above the resistance mark, and I was able to profit 120 points roughly right here on this trade. So it was a big move, and I was able to really profit there about $2,000 on that potential trade with minimal drawdown. Again, this was on the bank rates being not changed, but with the news of the interest rate not being lowered the rest of the year, caused mixed reaction in the beginning, but then ended up pushing up again further, and I profited another 100 points on the next breakout of the 1, 2, 3 level. So you can see it was very clean. You can see the arrow. Stop loss also pretty tight down here at the bottom of this, about 56 points with the potential for a much larger profit. Okay, so these are just 2 trades, and these are just the 2 trades that I took this week. I also took one more that actually ended up giving me a loss, which was a false breakout, and that can happen. You can't win every single trade, but you can potentially have a lot more winning trades if you trade like this on the Nasdaq 100. And you can see the false breakout here. So support, resistance, on the 1, 2, 3 pattern right here. So 1, 2, support. And then 3, the breakout, and you can see that it was a false breakout and it came back down, and then it actually pushed down quite a bit. So I actually ended up closing that trade when the 4-hour candle showed me that it wasn't going to be a breakthrough, a closed breakthrough of the resistance level, and then it pushed back down, and it was a good call. So I waited for the next opportunity, which was right here, and you can see that the push back up and the rally began or continued much stronger after that. So what about scrolling back the chart? You can see that even on the sell or the short side, you can see the potential profit here. You can see breakout here, and all these arrows showing closed positions below the support level, and a very clean also stop loss level, which was never hit in any of these trades moving down. And you'll see that with the Nasdaq, and I hope maybe release this system on my website at some point. I know that some of you will probably want it, but I'm just trading it right now, so stay tuned for any updates when it comes to releasing and allowing you to download the system on my website. All right, so what about the Euro-US dollar trade that I took as well? I'm going to show you what that was done and how that was done. Probably a little bit less interesting of a trade, but you can see the push up here. I was looking for a support level. I saw the inside candle, the bearish inside candle right here, followed by bullish, and then followed by an engulfing bearish candle. And this one was basically where I saw this. I was looking at it as an entry point to short the market for a pullback on the daily Euro-US dollar chart. You can see my 2 trades are a little bit hard to see. Trade 1 right there, trade 2 right here, close for profit right here. So it was roughly about 60 pips profit on the Euro-US dollar. All right, so I plan on moving forward with using the Nasdaq 100 or trading the Nasdaq 100 at 2 to 3 times less risk than what I've been doing this week. So to cut back on my risk, like I said, I don't need to trade like this anymore. And then also using the TMA scalping strategy at normal risk settings as well. So I'll be using 2 strategies on this account moving forward, and you should be able to track it. I'll put a link in the description so you can keep an eye on how well I'm doing with my profit moving forward after this huge week. So this is what the TMA scalping looks like, and this expert advisor has been going for 37 days now, so it's been going very well, and I haven't released it to the public yet. I kind of want to, but it's very tricky setup to do. So it trades on many different pairs. It can blow your account if you're not careful. I've logged 958 trades, and so it's a very tricky strategy to just release to everybody. And so I'm potentially doing it. I'm doing it in a different way. First off, you can find me on Zulutrade.com, where my strategy is being shared to the public, and it's free for you to try on a demo account. So if you want to test the strategy, just look up Copy Be Good, and you can copy my trades using the TMA strategy on your account as well, if it's a demo account. You should be able to do it on pretty much any demo account that you have connected to Zulutrade. Risky activity is detected, and that's just because it's a martingale risk grid strategy. And if you look at it, it says $200 profit. It's probably more now, actually. So I think some trades might have just closed out. Let's see. Go on. There we go. Okay, so yeah, $211 profit. You can see that the pip amount is well, negative, but it's just because that's the how the strategy works. Is the idea behind it. We're always going to have negative pips, but we will have positive in dollar amount. All right, so those of you that are joining for the first time, the TMA strategy does have a loss cutoff when trades get into the negative. So if trades get into a 10% drawdown of the total account balance, all trades are closed out and more opportunities are looked for in the future. All right, the RMI inside candle strategy. So the one that I have released to the public back over a month ago, almost 2 months ago now, is being used by the community. And so thanks Toaster Master for sharing your account with everybody live, so I can even keep track of it as well. And most people are reporting good profit, and I've been hearing this through the grapevine. But some people are currently are in drawdown. So some of you have experienced upwards of 30 to 35% today, just because the pound Canadian dollar continues to keep falling. But it's mainly because of the CAD. The Canadian dollar is just so strong right now, and it keeps pushing down the Aussie CAD and the New Zealand CAD as well. And the pound is having additional pressure because of Brexit tension as well. The strategy is still holding on strong. The version 3 and version 5 are still working well. No big losses yet. So that's where we are right now. I don't know about version 5. I don't have any live testing going on with version 5. So I don't know if there has been any recent losses with that one yet. You can also follow up the TMA scalping strategy. I know I keep bouncing around strategies here. There are 3 strategies here. The RMI inside candle strategy, which I've released to the public for free. The TMA scalping strategy, which has not been released to the public, but you can now find on Zulutrade and also on SignalStart. And then you have my Nasdaq trading strategy with 1, 2, 3 patterns that I have not released yet. It's a manual trading strategy. I may release sometime in the future. So you can find me also on SignalStart. This is a paid signal because there's no way to do a free one, but it's very convenient using SignalStart. You don't even have to ever have a VPS server. You don't even have to have your charts connected to the internet. You can shut down your computer, and everything, all the trades are copied to your account in a good fashion at SignalStart. So this is the TMA strategy. You can check it out there. I'll also put a link in the description so you can follow that as well. So it's your choice if you want to check it out on Zulutrade or on SignalStart, or just follow it. Just look at it, watch it on my FX book, see what the stats are, and hopefully sometime I'll I'll have a better way of allowing you to copy this strategy, but this is where I am at the moment. All right, I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope in the next one I can show you more live trades that we're taking on the Nasdaq 100, and obviously at the lower risk settings, but I don't have to stop trading, so I'm happy to move forward, and let's make some more profit. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.